I think as a society, emotional intelligence is extremely important. Just not as an individual, but as a society. I think a lot of bullying in school and trauma that people go through as young children and young adults, if people were more aware of what was going on with them emotionally and what is their need to pass on trauma and be mean to somebody else or bully somebody else or put somebody else down, or make a joke at somebody else's expense. This costs us as a society a lot, not only health-wise, because these people grow up damaged, so mental health, the whole healthcare system, physical health, but just not being aware of the reasons you do what you do, especially when you're doing something mean or hurtful, I think would no longer be acceptable as a society if we were more aware of emotions. On Facebook this morning I saw a really good piece. It said, parents and grandparents, as your kids start back to school, please read this little piece to them. And it was really cool. It wasn't that long, but it was like, my dear child, I know you don't intend to be consciously mean to somebody else. So please be aware that if one of the non-popular kids says hi to you and you turn your back on them and you don't say hi back, that it's damaging to the other person. And it was just a very simple thing. It was a few things of, please child, as you go back to school, say hi to the non-popular kids. Say hi to the kids that's not dressed in the most in clothes. Smile at people that you wouldn't normally hang out with. And really take a look at that we're all equal human beings that need some respect and that need some caring. And just a few simple concepts like that, the social emotional learning that's being taught in some schools now is excellent. Kids have killed themselves because they've been bullied. This is all really unnecessary stuff. And it's carried into adulthood, very successful person thinking they can be mean to their waiter at dinner, or be demanding, or put them down because they didn't get the bread there in time. And not to sit there and have some compassion and caring about fellow human beings is just inexcusable. And a lot of it's because we are not educated on how to deal with our own feelings. We're just not educated how to do that. And if we become more educated, we can see that kindness and compassion and caring for fellow human beings, it doesn't cost us, it enriches us. And can you even imagine that a society where we were all respectful and non-judgmental of anybody? Even the person out, cleaning the street or picking up your garbage, to say, hi, oh, thanks for doing this job. You can change a person's life in so many simple ways when you're aware of what's going on for you emotionally and giving that out, giving some kindness. It's not a closed circuit. The minute you're kind to somebody else, you enrich your own system. You build your own system of loving and caring. You can be kinder to yourself. But if you haven't been educated on how to be kind to yourself, how do you pass that on? You have to do the work. How do I be kind and loving to myself? A lot of us weren't taught that. A lot of us weren't taught, oh, you're a wonderful little person. I love that you're in my life. I love that you're my child. I'm so glad you're my child, and it's so easy to love you. Simple things that harassed parents, two parents working in a household, and they're worried about getting the dinner on the table to their child, and they haven't been kind to themselves all day long. They can't pass on these simple, loving pieces. So what's happened is we have this revolving door of people just trying to get by all day long, that you don't stop, you're not kind and loving to yourself, you're drained dry by the time you hit the door at 6 o'clock, and you still have to clean the house and do the laundry and help the kids with their homework and get all this done. You know, we're just a stressed out society, and somebody somewhere has to stop and go, no, I'm making time for caring about myself, caring about others in my life. And my opinion is we're such a stressed out society that we're blowing it. We're blowing it. Yes, we have 2 cars and we have, you know, nice houses or whatever it is that people are stressing themselves out over, but we're missing human kindness and human compassion, and we're missing it for ourselves.